Right. Okay. All right, Snacks, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. We are back on stream. We are back online. Everything is great today. Couch GM, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So I didn't even close the game, so we're just gonna swing right back into things in one moment here. Guy, welcome. Yeah, Santi, he was streaming with his wife tonight. He did get a lot more donos than he usually does when he streams Yakuza games. Whenever he streams Yakuza games, it's like everybody just wants him to do. Yeah, he got $117 in tips. Usually, when he plays these games, it's like 25 or something.
Man, I am so fucking sick and tired of people talking about some athlete. Oh my god, he's the first guy in history to get 5 points on the third Thursday in January when the weather was 73 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but it was still raining in the state of Louisiana while on the same day that an opera singer died. Like, what the fuck?
Gotta have something to talk about to get those impressions on Twitter up.
It drives me absolutely wild. So like people freaking out over maybe, oh my god, he's the first player to ever do all this different shit at once when you look at this particular stupid ass thing. I'm like, shut up. Like what the fuck? What a complete waste of time.
Mhm. So I just DM'd you a few things. If you've been outside today, you've probably seen at least one person who was wearing the the Ash Wednesday ash on their forehead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody was tweeting about it, and somebody I follow replied to them, and I thought it was pretty amusing.
I always get really confused when uh the special holy day comes up because the Orthodox calendar is very different from the mainline Catholicism and Protestantism Christian calendars. So I'm always like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was Easter already, but that kind of stuff always confuses the shit out of me.
Yeah, I wonder how often it is that Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday fall on the exact same day.
What's even weirder is the right before Ash Wednesday is Mardi Gras at Tuesday. I'm sitting there like, man, what a fucking waste that it was the day before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Man, the Warriors sure blew it tonight.
That is outstanding. Also ratioed the hell out of him. I love it. I'm giving this guy a like 1,000,000%. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's actually a she. The Twitter handle kind of gives it away. But yeah, she's the one who goes around and finds who's and tells them that they'll never be real.
Based. Absolutely based.
She's very good at finding weirdos and then bullying them.
Valentine's Day shouldn't exist. I mean, I think the concept started out okay, but got wildly out of control because people just like a lot of it is simping, a lot of it is pussy begging, but there's way too much worship of women in society. Like it's really uh silly. And you know, the interactions that we had in the Discord server today with some of our members of the community really underscored to me, you know, because having ended a relationship last year and realizing, even as upset as I was when it ended, you know, the further away we get from it, how actually good that was for me that it was over. I'm like, you know, I completely understand feeling lonely and being upset over that when you're single on Valentine's Day. But it is way better to be single than to be in a toxic relationship.
Oh yeah.
And not every relationship is going to be a good one. So when I see guys upset, like I understand it. I completely sympathize. I completely empathize. And I've been there more times than I can count. It sucks and really hurts being alone. But like Robin Williams had a great saying, which was, I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up being alone, but that's not the worst thing in life. The worst thing in life is to be surrounded by people who make you feel alone. So I just go on that little rant for when people upset about Valentine's Day because they're feeling dejected over this kind of thing. They should just try to keep in mind that
You know, Carson, I think they can get somebody better than Steve Wilkes, but Steve Wilkes is not the problem. So if they're just trying to like give the fans the pound of flesh, I don't agree with it. And now if they're planning on hiring somebody like a Mike Vrabel, then great.
Yeah, if they're going to upgrade at the position, then, because, you know, when we were talking about it earlier, the knee-jerk reaction, somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb, it's just the horse shit. If they straight up upgrade the position, then, hey, that's good. Because, again, this is their second Super Bowl that they've made in the last 5 years, and they lost again. So, you know, you can sit there and think, well, generally we've got what we need to get there. We just need a little bit more to get us over the hump. Well, then, if that's the case, you know, if they weren't firing the guy to fire him, but they're actually going to upgrade at the position, then yeah, it's a good move. Like that could be exactly what they end up needing.
Mm-hmm. Some people are saying
but
Belichick's not going to be a DC.
Yeah, he's not going to accept that level because, like, at his age and with the career that he's had, the only reason he would keep going is to chase Shula's wins record. He's not going to do that because he obviously can't as a coordinator. It's a complete fucking waste. But yeah, I just think it's too. It's just a lot more likely that they end up hiring somebody who is not as good, because it's hard to find really good talent now. The positions the Niners are in, they're more likely to find the talent than others would be, but you know, a lot of teams roll the dice when it comes to hiring people within the coaching staff, and it doesn't always come up good. People were joking about bringing Pete back. That's pretty funny. Oh man.
Several years ago, I was at work, and one of my coworkers, who was actually younger than me, which was very rare at the time because this was when I was pretty young, had his girlfriend come by to pick him up from work, and she had the Ash Wednesday cross on her forehead. And at that time, I was not really familiar with it. So I almost went, hey, you know, you got something on your face. but I didn't because I realized it looks too much like a cross. That has to be intentional. So thank God I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I've got to assume that anyone who cares enough about their faith to be doing that would love the opportunity to have it be a teaching moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a question of whether or not she'd be able to tell that you were actually ignorant, or if she thought you were making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Yeah, like there were a bunch of people on Fox News today with the ashes on their forehead.
They won't know it hit them.
Mark Wahlberg was actually one of them. He was actually doing an interview on Fox.
The enemy's weak to ice. It's the screaming soul.
Right now, for him, that's legitimate. I thought you were just referring to the anchors that they had there, and I'm like, oh, fucking sector shit. No way.
Couple of them too, but Mark Wahlberg was doing an interview with somebody, and I noticed that. I don't know Santi, but he does give up, I think, meat for Lent every year. He goes like 40 days without eating any meat, and it does wonders for his health. He loses a lot of weight, but he's pretty miserable.
Yeah.
I could never do that, I don't think. I don't think I could make it. I just couldn't. I would eat so many carbs, it would be bad for my health.
It's definitely tough. I advocate people do it, not necessarily for Lent, but just like try it out at all, just as an exercise in self-discipline, just to see what you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Lenten sacrifice could definitely be tough.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this now because it was, the huge anti-gun discussion with the shooting. Because, like, obviously as the news broke, it sounded like it was oh my god, a mass shooting, oh god. But now, that we know that it was blacks, it feels like it was a gang hit that, in typical fashion, was just firing indiscriminately into the crowd.
What kind of a gang hit is
Oh.
that? Don't you need like a target?
Well, that's the thing is like it's just spray and pray. There's no discipline or skill or marksmanship or anything. They've just got an automatic weapon, and they just spew all the bullets downrange they can at whoever it is they were trying to whack. Why you come up with the Steve Taylor's law? He's like, well, a lot of people are gonna get winged, not fatally, in that kind of situation. But a lot of people on Twitter, so it's hilarious, and I love to see it, sharing thanks to crime statistics. They're like, if you get rid of gun violence committed by blacks and Hispanics in the United States, then there's less gun violence in the United States than there is in places like France, Denmark, Norway, Finland. Which is just fantastic.
It's hard to get a read on the layout here. Keep your guard up.
In hindsight, it was a bad idea to scream out active shooter on the court when I made 2 threes in a row.
Good grief. Who the hell is this guy? Bernard Arnault is apparently the world's richest man as of February 10th.
What does he own? A collection of feet pics?
Yes. No, he's a French businessman, investor, and art collector. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. So, in a way, yes.
Santi, I've seen the chart.
Oh.
Santi, I've
Yeah.
seen the this chart that Snacks is talking about. I did not see Native Americans on it, so I don't know how they factor in.
LVMH, obviously, is an acronym. The LV stands for Louis Vuitton.
Ah. That would do it.
Yeah. So yeah, the company was formed in 1987 through the merger of Louis Vuitton with Moet Hennessy. So yeah, you've got the champagne producer Moet and Chandon and the cognac producer Hennessy partnering up with Louis Vuitton to create a gigantic conglomerate that this Bernard Arnault guy owns.
Can we create a luxury brand? And is it that easy? Just tell people this is what rich people have, and then everyone wants it? Is it that easy?
What you've got to do, this is how the people who actually manage to succeed at it, this is how they do it. They make some kind of a deal with someone who is very rich and famous and influential. And then that person starts to carry around whatever the hell it is. And then it's supposed to just pass through osmosis to the other rich people. And they're like, hey, I like the way that looks. What's the name of that luxury car you drive? Oh, this? It's Lamborghini. And that's what they said way back in the day when Ferrari shot down the guy who started Lamborghini because he had an idea for a good motor vehicle. I think back then it was tractors. And Ferrari told him to fuck off, so he said, screw you! And then Lamborghini's entire business model at that point was to just do what Ferrari does, but better.
I do like the way Lambos look. There is something very appealing about that design, I think.
Let's see here. LVMH's portfolio includes Tiffany, the jewelry store, Christian Dior, Fendi, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, Ella McCartney. I don't even know how to pronounce this because it's something that looks like a German name, but it's a Spanish luxury company. It's Loewe.
Mm-hmm.
Loro Piana, Kenzo, Celine, Sephora, Princess Yacht, P.A.G. Hauer, and Bulgari. Yeah, they own... Yeah, that's a very, very large conglomerate of shit. They own a lot of different stores that sell luxury goods. That makes sense.
Haven't we seen that door before?
It's just still surprising to me that the guy who owns all that is the richest dude in the world. These net worth estimated $216 billion. Behind him in second place, Elon Musk at 198.
Oh, you know what?
18
you know what it is?
billion.
You know what it is,
What?
Snacks? It's because you unsub to Twitter Premium.
You know what? You're right. This is all my fault.
Yeah.
However, Elon has powerful enemies, and he himself would not hit me with the heart attack gun. So I think I've actually done something to prolong my lifespan. Jesus. This is fucking wild though, because like richest dude in the world, Bernard Arnault, for owning the big luxury conglomerate. But the next three richest dudes in the world to round out the top four in order: Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. That's kind of wild. You've got the social media king. And then out of nowhere, some French dude who sells a bunch of luxury crap. That was really funny. However, it's long been believed that certain extremely rich and influential people manipulate the media and the numbers and all that kind of crap specifically to keep themselves off of lists like this, so that they keep the whole thing quiet. But of course, you know, just like every other conspiracy theory, even though it almost always ends up being true, there's no like hard evidence that you can look at for that kind of thing. So it's just one of those. Yeah, I figure. You know, sounds right to me. I believe it, and then sure enough, it ends up being true later on. But belief is that the head of the Rothschild family is actually the world's first trillionaire, but they keep that quiet.
I can see it.
Because the Rothschilds don't even appear on like the top 100 richest people in the world list that Forbes does. But there's no way that they wouldn't be, because the Rothschilds are billionaires, and then they include people who aren't billionaires on the top 100, and it's like, well, that doesn't sound like it'd be mathematically possible then, would it?
Oh, hello.
It can occasionally be cringy, but it sure is nice having one super billionaire who actually seems like he might be on our side a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder who makes the Stanley Cup. Isn't it some guy named Stanley?
I mean, just because it's his cup doesn't mean he made it. I'm using a cup right now to drink water, and I didn't make it.
There's a treasure chest.
According to Google, the guy that makes the Stanley Cup is a company called Stanley PMI. The Stanley Cup invented by William Stanley Jr.
I'll take care of this. This will do the trick.
I'm making a meme. This is about the thing that they're doing now. You know, the Stanley Cups that are popular that all have lead in them or some shit.
Right.
Scratched out names, what the hell?
Topical.
All right, who's next?
I'd love to try a bunch of
Pretty
different
good.
ribbons, but there's a limit to how much money I can spend.
That was the episode with you two.
There's a shadow. I won't miss my chance. Sorry. I don't have it in me to scan right now.
You're done.
Sonata might not just sit down. Excellent.
Oh, To answer Big Country's question, as I started looking it up, that's why I made the Stanley joke. Apparently, the Stanley Cup is very different from other championships, championship trophies in other sports, which is descended from European-style tradition, as you'd expect from hockey, because it's not an American sport. They don't make a new Stanley Cup trophy. There's only 3 actual Stanley Cups. They've got the original one, the authenticated presentation cup, and the permanent cup on display at the Hockey Hall of Fame whenever the presentation cup is not available.
There's a shadow.
So what happens every year is that a team wins the Stanley Cup. They get to hold on to it during the off season, and they get to parade around with it and everything. Hey, look, it's ours now. But once the season begins, they surrender it back to the league.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, there's a lot of history in that trophy. Especially because as new teams win it and they engrave new names on there, they got to keep making the fucking thing bigger and bigger so that they can put more names and stuff on there. But what's really crazy is that in the event that somebody does a big no-no, where their name isn't allowed on there anymore, they actually fucking take a chisel and scratch the name out.
If somebody
Only happened twice.
like what? Somebody would like tweet out the N-word or something?
Based. No, it's only happened twice. Peter Pocklington, then owner of the Edmonton Oilers, put his father's name Basil in the Stanley Cup in 1984, but because Basil had no affiliation with the Oilers or the NHL at all, the league had his name stricken. So, the owner of the team really loved his dad, and his dad really loved the team, and in honor of his father's memory, he tried to put his dad's name on there, but because he didn't have any affiliation with the team, they said that was a big no-no. So they actually scratched the name out, which I think is kind of fucking extremely faggy, because that was, at the time, that was the only time they'd ever done anything like that. Then the second time that a name was stricken was Brad Aldrich, the Chicago Blackhawks video review coach during their Stanley Cup run in 2010, was stricken from the Stanley Cup at the team's request in 2021 following the conclusion of an investigation that revealed he had sexually abused former Blackhawks prospect Kyle Beach.
We've already scanned this one.
I remember this actually.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
I remember.
So then they had his name scratched off.
We've already scanned this one. Good work, Akihiko.
Let's get in there. Don't pull in close.
What's the plan?
Lick. Fine. Love pump.
Hit them where it hurts.
Stanley Cup Championship team is allotted 100 days during the offseason to pass around the cup. It's always accompanied by at least one representative from the Hockey Hall of Fame. Although many players have unofficially spent a day in personal possession of the cup, in 1995 the New Jersey Devils started a tradition wherein each member of the cup-winning team is allowed to retain the cup for a day. After the 1994 to 1995 season, the NHL made it mandatory that one of the official cup handlers always be present while the cup is passed around among players in the offseason. May have been related to Eddie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, handling of the cup after the New York Rangers 94 win. Eddie O brought the cup to the Belmont Stakes, where Kentucky Derby winner Gopher Gin ate out of it. Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Multiple team members are
Yeah, there are many pictures of people drinking out of it, which, has been going on for fucking decades. People who are no longer alive have fucking touched that thing. Like, there's a lot of history and tradition with the trophy, but there's no chance in hell I would ever fucking drink anything out of it, because, you know, God only knows what kind of heinous shit has been done throughout the years as people decide to be degenerates. Look, we won. It's mine. I can do whatever I want with it. Like, I don't know if you remember Joker, but there was like a mini fappening among professional wrestling ladies, and the big one was Paige. She was a very pale goth girl. I know that Moogle like freaked the fuck out when that happened, and you know he was dehydrated for a couple of days. But part of the pictures is that you know she wins the women's championship, and you know he had taken pictures and videos of you know she's having sex with her at the time boyfriend while she's wearing the belt, and at one point there are pictures of her boyfriend eating all over the belt, which
Oh boy.
yeah, that ended up with the WWE as a company were very upset with her personally, because that obviously is a huge no-no. But especially to do that kind of thing, and like that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Like, imagine something similar to that, like if like WWE does every now and again, where a team wins a championship, so then they make a special championship belt for the members of that team to wear. Imagine if they had just like the belt, but it was like the Stanley Cup, where you know you just pass it around to whoever won. How many different football players, just throughout the last decade, let alone forever, if it was that kind of a thing, you know, when they get their opportunity to personally wear the belt, would be wearing it and then like bang a ton of hookers or strippers or their side chick or whatever. I mean,
What if instead of a trophy or a cup, it was a jock strap and every player got to wear it for one day?
Jesus Christ. I mean, it pretty much is. God, could you imagine if that shit was like nowadays in the NBA, if it was like a jock strap and everybody's just like failing to measure up to Wilt?
Very well.
I mean, Lamar Odom probably used it as a bong, right? There's no way he didn't.
Exactly.
The Larry O'Brien.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I remember one time I made a thread on the NVAP. I was like, so who's Larry O'Brien? Is that Conan O'Brien's dad?
Completed registration.
And did people throw tomatoes at
man.
you?
We look forward.
No, that was in the early days of my trolling, where people didn't know that I was trolling or not yet. So a lot of people called me retarded, and then some people tried to actually explain it. And I just kept the trolling going, and eventually the thread got deleted for being off topic.
I really disagree with that being off topic. If you want to delete it for being retarded, okay. But I don't agree with deleting it for being off topic. It's clearly on topic.
Is that?
Oh man, those were the days. Ow.
This is.
Whew.
Too bad the NBAB doesn't exist anymore. They made a topic. Well, when I say doesn't exist anymore, you know what I mean. Right?
Yeah.
Let me get topic.
Yeah.
I was watching the Lakers today, and I couldn't help but think about LeBron's feet.
Would ever believe that the school turns into this sort of place.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
I wonder if that would get
Fantastic.
deleted for being off topic, because it's clearly not off topic, but they probably delete it anyway.
Personally, I like to believe that the NBAB died when I destroyed Webstitch for all time.
Either that, or it died when Kobe died.
Well, it died long before then. I mean,
hmm
actual posting on it stopped in like 2018. But yeah, it's just
Very well.
terrible.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Very well. We look
Oh, what did Curry do now?
According to Google, he scored 42
Oh.
points in 9 minutes, which did not actually happen.
This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. I swear to Christ, I hate seeing this so much. When, oh my god, look at this, he's the first player to ever blah blah blah. Apparently, Steph Curry's the first player to make 7 or more threes in 4 straight games.
hmm
It's like, okay, cool. Who the fuck cares? No one's ever gonna bring that up ever again. Like, what the hell's the point? Second best player for the Warriors was
perhaps you could adjust your
Podzemski.
weaknesses on the current
oh, I was gonna say Pierogi.
Yeah, JS. I liked Clay. I gotta be honest. Kind of sad to see him like this, but he's had more than enough success for one life.
I love the Norm Macdonald joke where he tells a Polish joke.
hmm
Where, you know, a guy walks up to the guy working in the store. He's like, "Yeah, I'd like to eat a Polish sausage." The guy was like, "Oh, must be Polish."
Yeah. Did
But then
you?
Norm spends the
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I'll speed it up, of course, because that was Norm's whole shtick is to just drag it out.
Right.
It goes on for like 5 different minutes talking about different regional cuisines. Something like he's like, oh, what the hell kind of thing is that? You know, you think if I came in here and I asked for French toast, you'd assume I was French. So, you know, he just drags it out for a long time with stuff like that. So it's like, so why the hell do you ask me if I'm Polish? Yeah, well, first of all, this is a hardware store.
Did you ever see Super Dave's joke on Norm's show? Well, it was a black man, a Hispanic man, a Jewish man, and a bigot are sitting at a park bench. Do you remember that one?
No.
Okay. Let me see if I can find the clip real quick. It's pretty predictable, but it's still fun. Okay, here it is. Okay, there it is.
Someone do something! Pull the trigger.
of time. Do it, Polyjuice!
Sonata's not high enough to bring me down.
I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's predictable, but
Let me see if I understand you correctly. Yes, that's correct. Alright, I'll have a Diet Coke. That's a nice meme.
Now you've done it.
some gold-plated chains.
It's my turn.
I can't believe you just said that.
I didn't write it. Well, I read it. Oh my god, all fucking mighty.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, wow. So, Clay's trending because he basically threw the game at the end. That was pretty funny.
Who's trending?
Clay Thompson.
Oh, okay. He does that, don't he?
Wind isn't good on this one.
Yeah.
You'll have to try something else.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, there was 39 seconds left in the game. The Warriors hit a huge 3. They're down by 3.
Shall I move to strike?
And then Clay just, for whatever reason, just instantly fouls Westbrook as soon as the ball gets inbounded. And they were like, why? Our defense has been phenomenal. And it's a 3-point game. If we get a stop here and hit a 3, it's tied. You just let them fucking get free throws. Like, and that's just nobody on the Clippers missed any of their free throws. And then
Mm-hmm.
then Clay bricks the 3. That's pretty funny. Like, I don't know why they didn't just feed Curry at that point. But I mean, hey, whatever.
I mean, he had a brain fart.
Well, I'm like a lot of people are freaking out at Clay because like it's a funny moment and everything, but like he's not the reason that they lost. Because when you look at how things have been going, when the fourth quarter started, the Warriors were leading by double figures. And they ended up losing by 5 because in the fourth quarter, the Clippers scored 44 points and the Warriors scored 28. Like, that was the only quarter that they were outscored the entire game. And they got fucking worked so hard, just a humongous choke all quarter long, that they ended up losing off of it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not Clay's fault at all. This is actually home court biting them in the ass, because Burr is on the sidelines and he's yelling, "Don't foul," but the crowd is cheering so much over the huge 3 that just got hit. All Clay heard was foul.
Well, they're gonna have to get earpieces for these players, I guess.
Yeah, it's not his fault, you know. Kerr's the one saying, "Don't foul." That's like it's like some fucking Abbott and Costello shit. When someone's trying to drive and they're like, "Left or right?" I want you to go left. You want me to go left? Yeah, right. You want me to go right? No, left. You want me to go left? Right.
I'm ready.
Like, bro, just fucking. This ain't a bit. But yeah, Warriors fans are definitely lighting him up because not only do they want to say that that was all his fault and that means he's the entire reason why they lost that game, but again, as the Warriors are complete fucking dog shit right now and probably gonna miss the playoffs, it's basically like they're taking out all their frustrations on this season being not good for them,
Mhm,
all on play.
mhm. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. We are back. Thank God we're only reaching 30 people right now.
You'd reach more people if I yelled out the window of a bus.
Here. I think I can use it now.
A woman is very afraid.
As for what?
Focus.
One step at a time.
What is she afraid of?
Won that one fair and square.
I had no idea it would be so revolting.
And you know how Curb is ad-libbed, right?
Perhaps.
Say again?
You know Curb is ad-libbed, right?
Oh. I did not know that, no.
Basically, every Curb scene is just they write on the script like this thing happens, and then they just let the actors kind of get there in their own way. And they have to do a lot of takes, but they just kind of trust the comedic abilities of the actors to, you know, find their way to the funniest possible scene.
Man, that's tremendous.
Like that
with some of the
scene,
stuff they ended up with, yeah.
like that scene where Marty tells Jerry a joke, the only thing written in the script was Marty tells a joke to Jerry. Like nobody knew what joke he was going to do. Nobody knew how he was going to deliver it. So, like, Jerry's reaction is real because he didn't know the punchline.
Not bad. I appreciate
Which guess goes to show you how funny these guys are, that they can be spontaneously funny like that. Like, I've read that Jerry Seinfeld is not spontaneously funny most of the time. He needs to write the jokes out. He can't just come up with stuff on the fly very well. Like, I'm pretty sure for the scene where Larry finds out his lawyer isn't actually Jewish, the only thing written in the script was Larry confronts Berg about his heritage or something like that.
Powerful enemy spot.
Did.
What should I do? Oh, sorry. I don't have it in me to scan right now. Do this. Hand it down. Nicely done, Last one down.
I'm ready to go. You call?
Mavericks on a 6-game winning streak. The Warriors were on a 5-game winning streak, and then they blew it tonight.
I'll take care of this.
No.
No mercy. Child's play. The enemy
Now's your chance.
like fish in a barrel. There's no strength. Simply damn right. Out of my sight. C'est magnifique.
Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead to 42.
Are you accepting a request? Very well.
I like the other when they game series.
Yeah, that's the one they always use when they make those edits. Like they did one for Curry when they were getting blown out by the Lakers last year, and he made a 3.
Oh man, good stuff.
Will you register it to the completed registration?
Why is CP3 even in the game when they're down by 45?
Are you finished?
Because it was the finals. No, the Western Conference Finals, right? I can't
Semifinals. It was the semifinals. So second round.
Oh. Well, I think he was just like, I don't want to just get benched and whatever. Let me pad my playoff stats here.
Okay, we've gone past the checkpoint. What's next?
What if the cover of Madden next year is Taylor Swift?
God, that'd be awful.
Be hilarious. That's what it would be.
Oh, enough swarms, dude. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Alright, Yukari. The good news is that should be a good deal more comfortable than what you were wearing before. The bad news is, well, I don't need to tell you. Yeah, the West is weird this year. It's like the Nuggets, and then there's a pretty big drop-off, it feels like. I don't know who the bridesmaid is going to be. I don't have a good sense of it.
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
All right.
Three
Another day on
enemies.
the job.
Be careful. Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
Oh.
Yes.
Where are you aiming?
Nice reflexes, Yukari-chan. Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else. It's a strong one.
One
Be
step
on your
at a time.
guard.
I've got this. What the hell's going on?
I'll hit them where it hurts. Go for it. Professor Leia.
I'll go with. Come.
That's it. Enemy down. Watch out. Your attack power's low. In this situation.
That helps.
Appreciate it.
Try harder.
Nice try, fucker.
Yukari-chan, your attack power's been reduced.
I'll take care of this. Let's go.
Mother humper. You see this balloon? You don't get this.
Oh man, that was good stuff.
I like how he actually committed suicide just so she couldn't get her balloon.
How about this? No.
Pizza, pizza, do 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 do.
I have to do this.
The size of her opening.
Why is she afraid?
Yukari-chan, knock him down.
I'm ready to go.
I'll leave it to you. Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
Come. Persona.
That's an enemy down. Electricity's useless here. Keep that in mind.
I guess we can try dark again. No.
Slow.
Kirito-senpai, that was a beautiful dodge.
Expect. Go, Polygoose.
Gun and Holy are the only things I haven't tried, huh?
This will do the trick. Hit this away.
Kirito Senpai, stop!
Careless.
Do something! You're in bad shape. You need to
One step
recover
at a
before you
time.
get hit.
I've got you.
You'll pay for
Do
that.
you have any healing? Oh, sorry.
Okay, so it could only be Holy.
There right now.
What to do?
Oh.
Excellent.
Down. That's an enemy down. I can handle it. Roger that. Yukari turns are double. Do you have a chance to heal? Help me.
That helps.
Appreciate it.
Your defense is low.
Let's see here. So remember the Masato video I made about a month ago on YouTube?
Yes.
I actually found out I got posted to Reddit a couple times the other day.
Oh, God.
Pretty good.
That's nuts. Yeah, seriously.
Wearing this close.
No! You son of a bitch.
Something, please.
How dare you do that?
Let the battle begin.
Okay,
I have to do this. Time to shine. Yukari-chan, knock one down.
I can take over any time.
You take it from here.
Got it.
That's an enemy down. Oh, sorry. I don't have it in me to scan right now.
I'm ready to go. I'll take it from here. What's the plan here? How about Rick?
Yeah, it feels like the Kings didn't advance very far.
Try harder.
Kirito-senpai, that was
They-
a beautiful dodge.
It's the Mr. Potato Head effect, I guess. Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives.
Shall I move to strike? No!
Bel Mysterio, looks like you should have thought before you've spoken. Forspoken is a terrible game, guys.
Stuff.
That's an enemy down.
Go with.
Yeah. Just tinkling metal.
What?
I'm a bullet hose.
Hmm.
That helps.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't my homunculus work? Bite me.
Time for a fight. Now's the time. Time to shine.
Nicely
Hurry,
done,
the last
Hakuba.
one down.
I'm ready to go.
You're up next.
What to do?
Oh my damage.
Excellent.
You know him. You love him. You know him. You love him.
I don't have it in me to scan right now.
Not that.
You call?
It's all you.
I'll take it from here. Shall I move to strike?
How about trick? Sonata-senpai, I'm not down.
Some
Are you
serious
okay?
damage. I'm not up yet. It's gonna win this. Let's go.
What's the plan here?
I'll show you.
Scarecrow Bar, I think when you do a gifted sub, it just distributes it to a random person who's been in the stream before.
I'll go with.
I'm
Yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even need to be somebody who's in the stream right now. I've been gifted a lot of subs because I watched the stream at one point and then left, and then it just happened to be in the algorithm or whatever that I ended up getting the thing.
Yeah, I've seen massive sub bombs in my day, Scarecrow Bar. Some people do crazy shit like they'll gift like 50 subs for a stream that has like 20 people in it.
Fuck! Damn it! Son of a bitch, I was right there. Fuck. That's why the final boss is so tough, is that if it hits you twice, you die. So,
Nothing else to it.
yeah, like, you literally just have to dodge every single attack, because if you get hit twice, you just die.
I'll get him this time.
Fuck.
That sounds very unfair. Gotta be
Yeah,
honest.
it is. That run was going so well, too. Fuck, that is heartbreaking.
This will do the trick. Hit the Sonata. No!
I'll go with. That'll work.
That's an enemy down.
What to do?
In this situation, you think you can hit me? Rinjo-senpai, someone help her!
No, Scarecrow Bar, my soundboard has no Schwarzenegger clips on it.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
I'll go with.
Pull the trigger.
If the Clippers can stay healthy, Big Country, you might be onto something, but that's never going to happen, so...
Yeah.
Now's the time. You struck a weak
You're asking a lot.
Sonata-senpai's in trouble.
We're just getting started.
Sonata-senpai's in trouble.
I'll take care of this.
Back him up.
I'll do this.
I'll hit them.
How about crit?
All right.
Uh,
Um...
Much obliged.
Thank God.
Who's gonna win this?
Oh, shit! I finally got a crit.
That was awesome,
Finish him off.
Sonata-senpai.
Don't pull in punches.
That was big. I might actually do this now. Scarecrow Bar, they're not actually guns, they're persona evokers. They're shaped like guns and act like guns because a persona is summoned by your fear of death. So the gun is meant to simulate the act of suicide to trigger your reflexive fear that summons your persona. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
This will do the trick.
I'll show you. Last one. Let's finish this.
I'll go with.
Okay. God damn it.
Pull the trigger. Over here. Watch this.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, this is bad. Okay, it's not so bad. Never mind, we're fine.
Just for you.
Now you've done it. Shall I move to strike?
How about crit?
All
It's
right,
a win for
let's
the
move
team.
on.
Good job, everyone.
All right. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Very well. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering is overriding acceptable registered. Are you finished? We look forward.
Okay.
All right, let's continue exploring.
A shadow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's next move is to marry Shirley Temple Black.
We've caught them by surprise.
Sorry. I don't have it in me to finish it. We're not so easy.
It was Mooney.
I don't hear any laughter.
Good work out there.
That was my favorite.
Oh, right. I ran out of protein powder. Guess I'll go stock up tomorrow.
A shadow.
Thing.
Sorry. I don't have it in me to scan right now. What next?
Return of the King.
I'm at full power.
Now, Scarecrow Bar Snacks knows Spanish fairly well, so he might be able to eliminate that a little bit.
Just a moment. Very intense part of the map.
Okay.
Going through each other.
Could be.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for. We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace.
If you want your body to look toned, don't skimp on your diet. You gotta build muscle.
I do hear that a lot, but it's so much work.
This shouldn't be a
A
problem.
surge of power. Be careful.
The best bet.
I need to get out, isn't it?
Maybe we should retreat. The time is right.
That's it. Enemy down.
Maybe we should retreat. Shall I move to strike? This should work.
That's not happening, Scarecrow Bar. Your ideas are all terrible. I hope you realize that.
Got him. Let me see here. The dolls, snacks need to make some man-sized bets. If you lose, I want you to accidentally stream with a marital aid. And what the fuck? Okay, so what was the?
Scroll up a little
Spanish
bit more.
part?
Do you not see it? I can repost it.
Is it the Schwartz part?
Yeah.
Well, that's German. But
So does that mean his name is actually Black Black?
it'd be pretty funny. But let me check. No. There's a village in Switzerland called Schwarzenegg. So if you're from Schwarzenegg, you're Schwarzenegger. You know, the same way, you know, remember JFK? Ich bin ein Berliner.
Yeah.
Use it now.
Somebody from Berlin. So you're from the Swiss village of Schwarzenegg. You're Schwarzenegger.
You struck a weakness. This one's Sonata You think you can hit me? You got to be a trick. Nice one.
This will do the trick.
Yes. I got myself cornered. I think I'm dead. Nope, managed to get out. I'm fast.
Yeah, Scarecrow Bar, sorry, but you're like the guys on Ordinary Sausage's channel that tell him to make a sausage out of, like, Fruity Pebbles or something, or whiskey.
Went well.
Like, I'm sorry, your ideas
Oh,
are
man.
bad. I didn't make the rules.
Got him.
Although, when you really think about it, the, those videos have his most views, so maybe they're not bad ideas.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you're a real Seahawks fan, then you would be able to understand that the logo itself is a marital aid. So, I mean, he's already achieving what you're asking for.
Mhm. Oh, he's made a butter sausage, Big Country. I think he just shoved a giant stick of butter into sausage casing.
Yeah. Yeah. Then, as the butter started to heat up in the pan, it burst the skin. So then, the casing was gone, and he was just frying a stick of butter. He's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna pretend I'm surprised that this happened.
I recently watched this one that looked like it was a guarantee to produce a disgusting sausage, but he ended up loving it. I'm trying to remember what it was. I mean,
Was it the cat food sauce?
well, there was the Vegemite sausage, but it wasn't that one. Vegemite was one he thought was going to be gross, but it was actually good. There's another one, though. Hold on. The champagne and caviar sausage was disgusting. It wasn't that one. Oh, Limburger cheese. The Limburger cheese sausage.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
He tried one that was just 100% Limburger cheese, and that was gross, but the one where he just put some Limburger in with the pork or whatever, he actually said was great. My favorite was the Surströmming, or however you pronounce it, sausage. You know, the what is Surströmming? It's like sardines that have gone bad or something.
That might prove to be difficult.
I've got no idea personally, but I wouldn't be surprised.
He said his wife divorced him over the smell in the house.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Even though I know it's a
Oh
shadow,
shit, I'm not gonna make it in time.
confront them if they look like a person.
Yeah, just dead. I'm happy with that. That's fine. It was a good run.
Detecting a surge of power. Be careful. Pull the trigger. I've already scanned this one.
One step at a time.
Let's get in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's lightly salted fermented herring.
What's my next move?
Whoa.
What's the plan here? Go for it! Professor Leia!
So, do you have any plans tomorrow, Snacks?
Yeah, just work.
Did you work today, or did you never make it out there?
I did not work today, no.
Hmm.
It was Wednesday, so I was like, whatever.
I need to get out, isn't it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Everyone.
Multiple team members are out of commission. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone. Great.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back, I guess.
Have an enemy to spare right now. I have to do this.
Really.
Next one down.
You called?
Go on ahead.
Now's the time to strike. What's the plan here? Executing.
C'est magnifique. Let's do the same thing for our next.
Next fight. Alright, let's see
If
here.
our work here has impacted anyone's personal or school life, I'll do what I can to help.
Well, Mitsuru, it's given me a lot of pain in my groin area. I could really use some help down there.
Get back. Don't hold anything back.
Was worth a try.
Good effort. 10 out of 10 mad.
Are you having problems?
Yes.
You sure?
That certainly went well.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't that one look...
And here come the pretzels.
Here come the pretzels, Jerry.
Aim to take me a surge of power. Be careful.
One step at a time.
Boy.
Oh, that reminds me. I saw the thing on Twitter the other day. This guy was taking a look at ChatGPT's code, and like literally, the thing has unironically thousands of lines of code that are just, hey, if somebody asks you to do this, be retarded.
Really? I'm surprised that code's visible to the public.
In this situation,
It's insane. It's stuff like if someone asks you to do like a 100-word summation, then write 80 words instead. Like what the fuck?
Huh.
Why is that even a thing? Rude as hell. And of course, I don't know if you saw, it was pretty big on Twitter trending today. If you ask ChatGPT to tell you about what was one of the first laws that the Soviet Union wrote, one of the first laws that the Soviet Union enacted was to make anti-Semitism illegal. So it'll start listing laws that the Soviet Union started, and then it'll just stop.
Huh.
Now that's since been patched, but there's a ton of pictures on Twitter of people being like, "What the fuck is this?" Pretty wild, man.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what the purpose of that could possibly be.
This is over. That certainly went.
Careful. The enemy's nearby.
Alright, guys. I'll be back in just a few minutes here. All right, I'm back.
Hey,
Your enemy. We got the advantage. Don't hold anything back.
Hey, it's go time.
Hmm. I'll have a Diet Coke.
Sorry. I don't have it in me to stand this.
Good
Someone
work,
help me
Akihiko.
knock an enemy down.
You mind?
Here it goes. What next?
Some fun. Persona.
All right. Here we go.
We did it.
That was excellent leadership.
Hey, isn't that one different from the other? That one's
We
special.
have the advantage.
Take it down if you can. Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else. Now's the time. I won't lose.
Let's go. Take that. One last touch.
One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Did you see the second?
The enemy. Doing pretty well.
Okay.
Perhaps you could adjust your lineup to target the enemy's weaknesses on the current.
Perhaps you could shut the fuck up and let me handle my battles the way in which I see fit.
Good. Here are my requests. Very well. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering for. Will you register it to the competition? All registered. Are you finished? We've
Okay, we're going to do a couple more battles, and then I think we are going to call it for this grinding session. Yeah, Scarecrow Bar, he's over there. He's still doing good, man. He was always kind of a loner anyway, so I don't think he minds not having to share. And she always kind of bullied him a little bit, I think, because she was bigger and stronger. I socialize him with my dog sometimes, and actually that's gone pretty well. Zeus, the male was Zeus, and the female was Hera. I kind of like it when you have a very small and physically weak species, and you name them after
Before engaging.
historically powerful figures. I think that's amusing.
excellent. They have the advantage. I have to do this.
Yeah.
I'll take care of this.
That was
Can't
awesome,
go down
Sven.
now.
Huh?
Don't pull any punches.
I've already scanned this one.
I'm ready.
Yes, exactly, Scarecrow Bar. They're brother-sister, so it wasn't a perfect comp, but I still enjoyed it and had fun with it, and most people get it.
Need to get out, isn't it?
Um,
In this situation,
Good work, Akihiko.
Follow my lead. Just like we planned.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
shadow spotted. What's the plan?
We've got the upper hand.
We're not gonna go easy.
hey, lady.
And that's how it's done. Doing pretty well.
Okay, let's head out. Enemy spotted. Let's keep going.
Oh, they were fixed before I got them, Scarecrow Bar. It's illegal to breed sugar gliders in America without a license. So when you breed them and sell them, you have to take care of that before you sell them.
Good day. a request?
I don't even know how I would get sugar gliders that are capable of breeding.
Very well then. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Register is overriding. I've completed registration. Very well. We look.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much more, so we are going to go ahead and
Oh,
call it quits. Okay, I swear to God, if anybody wanders into Tartarus today, I swear to God. Okay, good.
I comprehend. Yes.
Class, we have another new transfer student joining us today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Igus. I am pleased to meet you all.
Igus-san? I've never heard a name like that. Maybe she's a foreigner. Let's see, anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical weapon. What? Clearly that's a mistake. It just goes to show you can't believe everything you read.
Yeah, you got that right.
Let's see, you can sit, are there any open seats? Oh, there's a spot right next to him. Okay, off you go.
Miss Toriumi, someone already sits there. He just ditched today.
Which means he's not here. So now it's yours. All right, take your seat.
The spot is perfect. My highest priority is to be with him at all times. Igus! What is it? Yukari, why'd you stand up?
Why? Good to see everyone's getting along so well. But do me a favor and save the drama for after class.
Fucking, oh,
Give me a break.
let me just finish the actual fight first, instead of joking at the last second. The final boss was about to one-shot me when it had 5% of its health left. It was right about to kill me, but I froze the fucker. I actually froze him mid-air, mid-charge.
Let's go.
Like, froze him right fucking there, so then I could run away, dodge the attack before he
Nice.
unfroze and fucking finish him off.
Very nice.
I was like, holy fuck, that was the most clutch fucking moment I've ever seen in my life.
Things have changed.
Was Ray Allen hitting a 3 right there. Oh my god.
This time. What?
Ooh.
This belongs to you.
Holy shit.
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us.
So, that's not my problem.
That's not everything. Amada has joined our team.
What the hell do you mean?
He has the potential, and Ikutsuki-san approved it. He's a Persona user now.
I don't believe it. Tell me one more thing. Was it his decision to join?
Yeah. He came to us.
I see. Then, I guess I'll stick around. So, you're in charge now, huh? I got a question for you. What are you fighting for?
Dave Chappelle doing the Prince impression, fucking jazz. Man, he is old.
Yeah,
Like,
Gotta work together either way.
he's got as much gray and white in his hair as fucking Bill Russell did when Bill Russell passed. Man, he is aged super quick.
Goes through a lot of stress. I guess.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
mates, the real takes it out of you.
Oh, welcome back.
That or Choke 2016, just like all prematurely aged, all of them, like 100 years.
Hey.
So I'm thinking.
Oh my god, that's Amy Schumer. Holy fuck.
Are you looking at a picture of her like without makeup or something?
No, this is a recent video thing that she did. She's very much wearing makeup, but
Oh.
look at her. Holy fuck. Like, you gotta watch the actual video to really grasp it. The picture is not even half the fucking pads.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Now you're here. I owe you one. Give me a break. Good to see you. What'd you bring? Wanna sell it? All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, a lot of people are
I'm sure now. Sure.
saying in the comments that she's probably having a bad reaction to steroids that are being used to treat her illness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if that's true, the number of illnesses where steroids are used in their treatment to cause that kind of thing, it's very short list, and some kind of cancer is
Mm.
very high up there.
Good to see you.
Good grief.
You said thinking you saw people gonna die.
What the hell?
Good.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Here are my
Apparently, the Phoenix police actually arrested a Pistons player because he punched a Suns player before the game started. They
What?
actually arrested him for assault.
Well, he really wanted off that Pistons team, I guess, and now he's got his wish. He made it. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Yeah, Scarecrow Bar. We tend to be very picky with our dogs. We do not mess around with the ones that aren't very well bred, and that gets crazy expensive. Excuse me, not purebred, but well-bred. Like, they're not going to have a lot of diseases, and they're not going to have a lot of, like, physical defects when they get a little older. That kind of stuff. Oh, no.
Good morning. I am calling
No!
to that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Are you shitting on my wiener right now? You have got
One this time, I believe.
to be shitting me.
I know.
You cocksucky. Oh my god.
What happened?
Someone wandered into Tartarus 2 days before the full moon.
Oh man.
You motherfucker. I was in Tartarus 2 fucking days ago to get the people. Now I have to waste another evening to save this stupid motherfucker. What a dickhead.
Greetings.
Yeah. I know how you.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, either way, I am going to have to get out of here now. I am going to bed. I will see you guys in the morning tomorrow. Videos coming out usual time. See ya.